Alright, got our air filter in. Now I got to figure out where it goes. 2011 Acura MDX, and as in most cars, I haven't done anything to this car yet, but as in most cars, it has a air filter, and it's usually a box that this has to fit in. So once you take this out, then you can see how big it is. This got to be a pretty good sized box, and the only box under here that could possibly be that big is this thing right there, and that's where the engine gets the air from. It normally has this going toward what used to be a carburetor. I don't know, there's several different things now, but most of them still have an air box. They want you to change that air filter, and if it gets dirty, it does affect your performance. Doesn't help your engine at all. So I'm going to look at it here. Let me get a light on this thing. I can't see. Y'all can, but I can't. All right, looks right. Right there, a Phillips screw, and one right here, Phillips screwdriver. And so I'm going to take those two Phillips loose, and it looks like because it has this right here, it's flexible. So because of that, I believe you can just take this loose, these two screws, and flip it up and pull it out. Let's see if we can do that. All right, let's see if I can. That's good. It won't come all the way out. It just loosens up. So that's a good thing. Can't lose them that way. And see if we can find this other one. Where's it at here? Right there, maybe. There we go. I'm sure. Boy, that ain't been off in a long time, and I am just about to strip that thing. So let me see. Does it have? Yeah. See if I can find a nut driver that'll fit that thing. I think that's what it'll take. No. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a little nut. Alright. Let me see if I can find out what that is. It's not a 10, it's smaller than that. Let me see what that is and see if I can't find something that'll fit that. Because the Phillips screw is stripping, and no matter how much pressure I put down on it, it's trying to come out. So I do have a deal that will get it out, but I think we'll try a nut driver first. Well, I had to get a, not only a, something that fitted, but I had to get a ratchet and broke it loose. Finally broke it loose. So it's pretty safe to say this thing hasn't been on this thing hadn't been off or checked in a long time. So now that I got it broke loose, see if we can undo it. Alright. Loose, and that one's loose. Now then, let's see if we can open it up. Maybe. Is it snapped on? Is that what it is? I don't feel any more screw. Yeah, there's a screw right back there. And one right back here. There's two more, so there's four of them. Alright, let's get the other two out. Alright, one is right back here. Where's it at? I know I felt it. Right there it is. I'm doing this by feel because I can't see it. Alright. Got it on there. Now can I turn it? Wow. Good Lord. No, can't turn that with that. So, let me see if I can get this front one. Where is it at? Right there. Getting close. Right there? There it is. Okay, I broke that one loose. But that other one on the other side, I didn't break loose with this. Let's see what I got. And I don't have an extension for my little ratchet that I brought. But let's try it anyway before I go all the way back in. What I used earlier, a little ratchet and a little short extension, but I don't know if this one's. If I got enough. Uh-oh, I lost my, I forgot it ain't magnetic. Well, let me see if I can find something that'll fit that now. I'll be back. Alright, as with any task I try to do these days, as with any task I try to do these days, this has been difficult. 3 more trips to the shop trying to figure out what size this is, because I dropped one underneath the car, non-metallic, so it will not be found, I'm sure, because it won't be able to, can't pick it up with a magnet, so I won't be able to find it. But anyway, after gathering up 40 more objects and finally finding a couple that would fit my small ratchet, came back and finally broke it loose. So now we'll see if we can get it to, I'm gonna put these in my pocket. No, another one of my problems, is leaving stuff around. Alright, let's see if it'll come up now. Look here. Maybe. Still feels like it's kind of wanting to hang on to something. What is it hanging on to? That's why it ain't been changed in so long. Because it's hooked to something. What is it hooked to? It's not hooked to nothing. It just, is it just that? It's not that. I may need to unhook this altogether. Is it this that's holding it? I would think you could pull it out. Pull it up far enough to pull it out. Turns out, wasn't them, it was me. I didn't loosen this front one completely all the way. So now, look there, now I got a little, there we go. Now we got a little breathing room. Just that, they put them on with like, they had to put those on with torque. Little old torque wrenches, which is ridiculous. But anyway, got it off, and there is the filter right there. Doesn't really look at that. Terrible, terrible, terrible. That's what's coming in on from the outside. Let's go down to the bottom. That don't look bad up on top, but they haven't changed this, I don't guess, ever. Look, that's the way it's supposed to look underneath. And that's the way the old one look. This is the life of your engine. This and the oil filter is the life of your engine. Okay, goes in. Let me not put in a bunch of stuff in there with it. That doesn't look too bad in there, so I'm gonna, as far as I can see, that ain't bad there. All right. Didn't look bad in there. Got this set back down in like it's supposed to, I believe. There we go. Now just find the holes these go back into. Try to try to get them back in with a Phillips screwdriver. They don't need to be thoroughly, they don't need to be tightened so much that you can't get them off next time, and that didn't work, so means I ain't in the slot. Did I not get it in there? Yeah, I found it. I don't want to tighten it real tight. See if I can find this other one. Well, there it is. Got my fingers right in your way, didn't I? Snug it down. This one may be a whole different mule back here. There it is right there. And I think I have it started. Where's that? Right there. Where's it at? Is it right there? Not there. Hence my problem. There it is. Okay. There it is right there. But now I got my eye on it. Now I can see it. See if I can get a screwdriver down to it. And I believe I got it on there. But I don't know if I'll be able to turn it. Nah, it's going to be easier. It's going to be easier with this thing right here. At least they gave an option. I don't drop the whole thing. Just snug it up a little. And then this side, where is it at? Let's see if I can find this side now. There it is. Can't get big hands down in it. Alright, let's see if I can get my... There we go. Gotta get this down on it again, just because of where it's at. Alright. Fairly. This one, I don't know, there it is, snugging down a little, just snug it up a little. Easy peasy, or easy pleasing. Boy, that was more difficult than it should have been, but only because I don't see very well. It's 4 screws, if you can get them out, if you get the right size, you know the right size. If they didn't impacted the screws on there to begin with, then it's not that difficult to change that out. And that is the life of your car. So now I got to remember to pick up all my tools and get them out from under this hood before I call it quits. All right, 2011 air filter. 2011 MDX air filter. Alright, I guess that's it for now. Y'all stay safe. Take care.